Okay, I'm going to show us how to do graphing and Excel. One second here. Okay. So I'm going to make a scatter plot in Excel, like you may need to do for lab. I am going to just make up some data to plot here. So let's say we do a lab where we calculate the volume in milliliters of water, and then we put it in a cube and measure how many centimeters cube it is by using a ruler. So our independent variable here would be the volume of water in milliliters. And our independent variable is y. That would be the volume of and centimeters. I have my labels of data and unit. And as you should know, 1 milliliter is the same thing as a centimeter cubed. If you didn't know, there's a fun fact for you. Let's say I did every milliliter. Let's say my data came out perfectly. Yeah. What you're going to want to do is highlight the data you want to graph with your data label. You're going to click Insert. Then you want to click this icon here for scatter, and this first option here. And we have a plot of data. It did not do exactly what we wanted it to do with our data labels, but that's okay because we can edit things. So I just double clicked on this title. Now our title should usually be Y versus X. Volume of water. Volume of water. Milliliters. And then if you ever need to add things, you can just kind of click off to not on anything in the graph. And then you'll want to click the add chart element. This is where you can add axes, chart title. So if that wasn't there, we could add a title above chart. And our axes titles, which we'll go ahead and add. And I'm going to add bottom row our x-axis, which is the volume of meters. Then I will go ahead and do that again. For the vertical, and do the volume in centimeters cubed. Perfect. I have a graph. Graph should take up, general rule of thumb is more than 75% of the graph. You can edit in your settings by double clicking on different elements and play with the settings. Data labels, numbers. The important thing is just like generally this is fine. And then if you want to change things, you can just play with the settings and go from there. If you needed to add a trend line, you will not for your precipitation lab. But if you ever did need to run a linear regression, you would right click on a data mark and click add trend line. Linear for linear regression. You can display your equation in R² if you need it. I hope this helps.